Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight we have checked out the 1989 sword and sorcery movie, The Barbarian. Guys.
The Barbarians. Feel the power.
Power.
Feel the power.
The Barbarians. We are back. It has been a tumultuous, is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, that
Past couple weeks. People have been off the show. People have been on the show. AJ's been freaking out in Slack, sending aggressive messages about the
Everyone
state of the
better
show.
watch the movie.
I had so much cool stuff planned last week, and now I would never see the light of day.
What did you have planned? Like
I had
what?
a secret
you can
wheel.
do whatever you want.
I had no, I can't because you're back. It's
you
all
can do secret.
it's all stuff I can only do when you're not here. That's the problem.
There's no secret wheel, AJ. You know what it is.
There is. It's a
You
new
know
secret
what it
wheel.
is,
It's
guys.
a new secret wheel.
Josh, we're trying to do a podcast here. You know what month it is.
Oh,
It's
it's Green
April.
Pearl.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be sick the rest of the weeks of April.
What was that? Oh, it's Green Pearl. What was that? Are you
It's
not
the
excited?
excitement. What killed the podcast?
I've seen most of his movies, and none of you have seen any of his movies. So I'm just worried for all of you. That's why I said it.
We
that
appreciate the concern, but now I'm extra concerned because this sounds like it's like a really bad idea.
Well, if it gets really bad, I have a backup secret wheel. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not watching your stupid religious Trump
it's like-
movies.
No,
for
no,
Christ's
it's not
sake.
my religious ones. It's the new wheel. New
I don't
themes.
want to see you all die, but I'd really like to watch you get hit by a train. Thanks.
Here's what
I think.
we'll start Breen Pro off. We'll watch a Breen movie, and then if we don't like it, we can just
Put our
switch. And we'll
feelers
just
out
do all
there.
witchcraft the rest of the month. Okay.
Fuck you. No.
I'm
What
down
do
for
you
that.
mean? You
way.
want?
We are due for a witchcraft.
Yeah, we
You're
are
not
due.
due for witchcraft.
I'll spend
It's
20
only
bucks and get
April.
the.
We have 8
rip.
more months to get through this before we have to have them all completed. And we only have how many more left?
5.
5.
That's quite a lot.
We got 3 months till we have to start watching them. We're good.
And then we're gonna watch Witch House 1, 2, and 3.
Then we're gonna watch Witch. No, no. Then we're gonna watch that Ragu guy.
Ragu guy?
Yeah,
Radu.
the guy who lives
Witch
in the
House
castle.
ones. I know what you're talking about. The one we watched
Subspecies.
before.
Subspecies.
like-
Did we watch
No, it's more like
Subspecies too?
subspecies.
I have all those
What?
movies on VHS.
Oh, of course you
Have you seen them all?
No.
Well, that's
the one was pretty good.
yeah, Subspecies 2, Bloodstone or something like that.
We did
Yeah.
something with another podcast, and they watched
Yeah.
the first
Were
one.
we gonna do that
Constantly,
again?
like,
And then we did.
bleeding out of his mouth, and you can't understand the damn thing he says.
It's called acting, Aaron. You should try it sometime. Okay. I'm the lead actor in a movie now,
Yeah, you are.
and
Yeah. What are your demands these
Were you
days?
the one spraying
What?
the blood in the shower?
No. Anyways, let's move on. We're back. Barbarians. I will say this, Rebecca.
Yes.
You should tell Todd just to watch this movie because this would
Yeah.
be like the best thing to ever happen to him. Like, right? Like,
Yeah, kind of.
This is so up his alley.
It's just like yeah.
He just went to see the D&D movie.
Ah,
Oh,
Did you
that
like
was
it?
Pretty good.
Yeah, he said it was really good.
of course he did though. He loves that all this crap.
A lot of people say it's really
a lot of
good,
people
though.
said it was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's gotten good reviews.
Really?
Nice.
Just
It does
shocking.
have Michelle Rodriguez in it.
What?
Well, and
That helps it. How?
She always plays the same character.
I know. She plays Michelle Rodriguez.
She's tough, Chris. Don't mess with her.
Hey, we got a sweet offer while we're doing our live podcast. This is great, guys.
yeah.
Thank you.
Doge,
I really
Thanks.
appreciate
We'll
that.
sign up right away.
Did you? Speaking of Doge, did you see the Twitter icon change to the Doge?
yeah,
Yeah.
I
What
don't
would they
see how
have?
that's
Yeah.
legal.
I was
Why did they
reading.
do that?
Because Elon Musk. Is
Elon Musk changed it.
They have something like 4 months until they're out of money completely.
Twitter.
What money? They don't have any money.
Twitter,
Okay.
they're almost
All right.
bankrupt.
This is not. We're not getting into. We're not getting into Doge. We're not getting into Twitter.
No,
we're not getting into
no.
Elon Musk on
What are we
this. This
getting
is not
into?
the pre-show.
You're more into the Shiba Inu coin? Okay.
We're going to talk about Barbarians from 1987, 1987.
1987.
And so,
What was it?
AJ, what is the Barbarians about?
Two brothers set out for revenge. Separated as children from a traveling carnival.
Don't take us away.
A ruthless warlord covets a ruby of great power.
A ruthless?
Ruthless what?
Yeah, no.
A ruthless warlord covets
said
a ruby
ruthless.
of great power. All right.
Where did my roof go?
Will they be able to save their aunt?
Yeah, what is
Find
that?
out
We'll get it.
in the 1987 fantasy classic that is The Barbarian.
This is Milli Vanilli, right? These guys are Milli Vanilli.
On
Really
steroids.
Super jacked.
Blame it on the
This is like
road.
jacked
Yeah,
up
these
Milli
guys are
Vanilli.
huge.
Yeah.
The biggest tragedy of Milli Vanilli is that they could actually sing.
Yeah.
It was like, why?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Blame it on the rain.
And can you imagine having a twin who's also just equally as ridiculously ripped as you? Like, how does that happen?
Are they
That's some
twins?
dedication.
Aren't we twins? And we're both super ripped, right? So.
We are super ripped. That's true.
Yeah.
This guy's lats are bigger than my torso.
We'll give you some lats in your
Yeah.
torso.
I mean,
All
to
right.
be fair, you're like 130 pounds.
Not anymore, man. I work at the ice cream place.
Right?
But you're going
worked
to get
there.
diabetes in like 3 years after working there.
Exactly. If I'd worked there, I'd be like 105. Losing the
I can't
weight.
believe
time.
I can't believe that they encourage you to eat the ice cream there, even though they're paying for your healthcare benefits.
True.
You know what I
That's a
mean?
great
If anything,
point.
What's the wellness program like?
They have an insurance
No.
policy out on anybody that gets diabetes.
Probably. That's probably
You'd have
something.
to.
Walmart
You'd
thing
have
where they
to.
take out insurance policies on their staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anyone
I'm
ever
going to need you
fallen
to
in?
take 2 scoops of chocolate. And call me in the
Call me
morning.
in the morning.
Has anyone ever fallen into the ice cream vats and died?
No,
then
but
they just
somebody
let it go.
saved.
They are covered. But
You can't fall in.
did you
That,
read about the lady in the Reading chocolate
M&M
plant
Mars?
explosion?
Yeah.
She survived by falling
hid.
into a
Yeah,
vat.
she survived in the
Yeah,
chocolate.
She was on fire and fell into the chocolate vat. and
Yeah.
it put
Oh
out the
my
fire.
God. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Is she?
How did
okay
there were-
now?
What
She's in the hospital with
Yeah.
critical
what
burns.
caused that explosion? Did they ever
Natural
say?
Gas
a
leak.
natural gas
Gas
leak.
leak.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
People said they smelled it, and they
Yeah,
told
like-
them to get back to work.
Like
So
40
somebody's
minutes
going
ahead
to
of
jail.
time. Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's a lawsuit.
It's really sad.
Now, I know it's kind of inconsiderate of me, but I just picture her as like one of those chocolates like that are like have the hard cover on the outside, but it's gooey on the inside. You know what I mean? That's literally what she became.
What?
Well, it's funny because that company
a horror
makes
movie.
like Easter chocolate bunnies. So
Yeah.
There you go.
Mom,
like their
there's a
main
finger in my
business.
bunny.
That'd be the perfect Easter horror movie.
Body
You turn
parts.
into the chocolate bunny or something.
Yeah, you crunch into the
That'd be
just
cool.
a
Yeah, we should make
Yeah.
that.
strawberry
What'd you call
glue
it?
inside.
Oh,
This
they
is
shoot-
why
they
we
shoot
have
him
to
in
do
his
the pre-show,
hollands.
and we don't.
Yeah.
This is why we need to do the pre-show to get this stuff out. And this is not the podcast.
And you give
okay?
everyone cranberry eggs and they all get sick.
cranberry eggs.
Cranberry eggs.
Cranberry eggs, the chocolate eggs.
Cranberry.
Cadbury eggs.
Cadbury
I'm
eggs,
stopping
that's
this.
the one.
I'm stopping this. All right, here we go. Moving on. We're talking about Barbarians.
Oh,
Let's
AJ's
go,
muted.
everybody.
All right, let's do this. What did you
Cranberry
think of
eggs.
the movie?
No. Oh yeah. By the way.
Oh, so
by
the
the
history
way.
hole first.
Hold on.
Hold on.
One thing before. The week I wasn't here where you guys ran the show, what the fuck? You guys completely made a new format up? You just started talking about the movie right away? It was such horse shit.
We didn't have
What was
we were
that
in a
shit?
hurry.
We didn't have our
We
fearless
didn't have
leader.
stuff
Yeah,
prepared.
we didn't
So it
know what
happens
was
when you
happening.
don't show up.
Oh my god. It was
We
You
Well,
get what you
technical
get and you
issues.
don't get upset.
Technical
Yeah.
issues.
That's not true.
Yeah,
I'm
not
gonna-
all of
Did
us
you
have
even
time
watch
to
the movie,
leave our
Chris?
work and family to go pretend to shoot a porno.
I did. Wait, what was the movie?
This is serious filming, Aaron.
It was
What was
Body
it
Count.
Yeah, it was like
Below
the movie of the
Utopia.
year, by the way.
It was pretty good.
Oh,
did
the
you
one
watch
with the
that?
iced tea?
Yeah.
They're in the house.
Yeah, I watched
Alyssa
it.
Milano.
It was all right. I didn't think it was that bad.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah.
All right, time to do the history roll. Here we go. For 1987. Away we go.
I love it. That's awesome.
Do we need to give context for the
Yes,
listeners?
audio listeners.
There you go. Do the call.
Aaron is the twin barbarians.
Which way
Yes.
to the gym?
This must be cold in your room, Aaron.
Why is that,
Bit
Spiff?
nipply.
You know you like it.
Aaron, you should actually grow your hair
You'll be
like
in
that.
my dreams tonight.
I'm always in your dreams, Spiff. You know this. Come
That
on
is
now.
true.
Barbarians. Warriors. Conquerors. Heroes, perhaps. The Barbarian
these-
brothers known as the Barbarians. Very redundant title.
Were these people known before this movie as like
I
some sort
believe
of thing?
so.
They have
Yes.
other movies,
Are they like
so we gotta
wrestlers or
watch all of
something?
them.
There's one where they babysit kids.
Oh,
Oh, no.
man.
It
There's
looks pretty
there's
good.
one that's like more straightforward action movie too.
Nice. There's a couple in here. This is good.
Do they always do the seal noise thing?
Probably it's
Oh,
like a thing.
Fuck. Never mind. I'm out.
The moose call.
That is just.
The closed
think-
captions
where do you
didn't
think
know
Tim
how
Allen
to
got it?
describe that.
I really wish I would have thought of watching this with the closed captions on. That would have been amazing. Damn it, Rebecca. Where were you 2 hours ago?
Watch it again.
I'll be back. All right, Barbarians. This movie was released in 1987. Actually, in April of 1987.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't terribly long. I mean, we're almost coming up on an anniversary. It was released in March 20th of 1987 in the United States and Italy in April 24th. We're kind of right between the two. Yeah. Some other movies from that year, 1987, and we're going to go with March. We have... Lethal Weapon.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
1987 was a good year for movies.
Yep. Evil Dead 2. Raising
Yeah.
Arizona.
Oh, yeah. Coen Brothers.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Evil Dead 2 stopped here. So is Raising Arizona.
And that's about it that I recognize from that month.
What
great
a
year,
weird-
guys.
Those 3 movies.
Great year. But
Robo
okay, so
fucking cop. The
Did
Predator.
Predator, yeah.
Hellraiser.
from that month, you assholes. All right, top grossing films from that year, since you're so specific. We have Three Men and a Baby. 2 of them are right here.
What a time to be alive.
Fatal Attraction.
Oh, did they make a new Fatal Attraction?
It's a series
Why?
Oh,
that's
wow.
coming
Oh.
out, which seems interesting. I don't know if that's like a limited series, like one season type of thing, or what. I don't
We
know.
can only be killed so many times with the ice pick, I guess. I don't know.
That's Basic
Why
Instinct.
would you? Yeah. Why would you remake that? Though?
Fair.
What are you gaining from remaking that? You can't make that better.
You,
or,
you make money.
Basic
Is Newman in it?
instincts.
You make money.
Newman was in that, right?
Yes, he was.
No,
He's the one
in
who, like,
Basic
sweats
Basic
what she-
instincts.
In
Because we
Basic
confuse the movies more.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Fatal Attraction is Michael
Michael
Douglas,
Douglas.
Yeah.
Glenn
And Glenn
Close.
Close.
Yep.
She boils the bunny
Yeah.
in the
that's
pot.
right.
I'm not gonna be ignored, Daniel. All that crazy shit. Yeah.
Although,
She's-
speaking
What am I
of
thinking of?
Basic Instinct,
Basic Instinct.
remember
Sharon
the DVD
Stone.
Yeah.
had the actual ice pick with it? It's pretty badass.
Really? That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
You can get your own ice
What's
pick.
the one with Robert De Niro who's like got a pipe? You know what I'm talking about?
Every
Are we talking
gangster
about his
movie Robert De
crack
Niro's
addiction?
in?
Kind of like
Yeah.
Robert De Niro with a pipe in a parking lot or something.
I don't
And he,
know. City
is
by
that the
sea?
walls that bind or something? What am I thinking of?
What?
When the
balls
bow
behind.
breaks or something.
The roofless.
I'm gonna look it up. You guys know what
What?
the fuck you're talking about.
When the doors
guys
swing.
already-
I
Meet
don't
the
know.
Parents.
No, it's from the early night. Cape Fear. Is it Cape Fear? Is
Fear.
that the one where he has a
Remake.
pipe?
That's the remake.
He
Yeah.
has a cigar.
De Niro's not in the movie, is he?
Yes,
bad
he's
guy.
Max
Fear?
Cady.
In the remake.
Shit, I haven't
the
seen
remake.
that forever.
It's good.
Are you
So
telling me
good.
he doesn't have a pipe? He has a pipe in that movie.
He has a big cigar.
Yeah, he does.
Whatever. It's similar. It was similarly shaped.
Does not have sexual relations. Biff,
Wow.
great minds think alike.
Oh.
Damn it! Shut up.
We don't even spend time together.
So weird.
Okay. There's some other movies from that year. Beverly Hills Cop 2. Good Morning, Vietnam. Moonstruck. The Untouchables.
Yeah.
The Secret of My Success. Definitely not this fucking podcast. Stakeout and the Witches of Eastwick.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Our director for this little film was Ruggero Deodato. You probably know him from stuff like Hostel Part 2, Cannibal Holocaust,
Oh my god.
Django, or Django, Death Sember. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Phantom of Death.
December.
But most
Dial-
importantly
Dial
of
Help.
all, thank you, Spiv.
Yeah.
Dial Help.
Yes. That was a great
Never
movie.
saw it.
Answer.
Oh, you,
Oh my god. You did the
You
original
should watch it.
Django?
You have to watch that.
you need to watch that movie.
It's gonna-
No, you know why I'm not watching it? Because you guys didn't watch fucking what's that movie I love so much? Festivus
Some
or whatever.
alien
Fest-
ripoff. I don't know.
Festivus? What?
Faust. You guys
Man,
didn't
he's
watch
made
Faust.
some great
We
movies.
watched
though.
Faust.
Nah, but Spiv didn't.
What else did
Okay,
he
who
do in
cares?
here?
Our writer for
Belt
this
and
film
Bloods.
was Alberto Pifieri, who did Dawn of the Dead as additional crew. Additional crew for Light Blast. He was the writer for the original Inglourious Bastards. And for this film, The Barbarians. I did not know there was an original Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
It's
confused by
very
that, too.
different.
Makes
From
sense.
1978.
Huh.
Now I'm kind of just looking at that. Bye,
And
guys.
then there's the original The Django too.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
The end of that movie is amazing.
Jang.
You ever seen that one?
Django.
The Western? They like smash his
original?
hands and they're all broken. Yeah, and he has to hold up this gun and somehow he just kills everybody even though his hands are destroyed.
Spoilers.
Amazing.
I kind of want it. Can we just stop this and so I can go watch that? Sounds
It's an
amazing.
amazing movie.
Are the Barbarian brothers in it?
No. It's like a real spaghetti western.
All right, our second writer was James R. Silk, who wrote King Solomon's Mines, Revenge of the Ninja, and Ninja 3, Domination.
We could watch the Ninja series.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this
we should
film
watch the
didn't.
Ninja
Series.
series.
Ninja
Sean
series,
would
we
love
should.
that.
We should. This film did not do so well at the box office. It cost estimated $4 million and grossed $800,000.
That's a canon movie for you.
Yeah, I'm sure it probably did a little bit better in home video, or
It did.
What?
Tubi's probably made a few dollars. You know, it's probably made something.
Yeah, how could you not? You got dragons in it.
Are these guys still alive?
Yes, I think
I
so.
hope so. We should have them on the show.
What do you think they're doing?
Well,
Wrestling
Chili's.
still?
Peter,
They're
Paul,
probably
and David
watching
Paul.
their movies.
probably.
Saying,
He's
"Remember
66. And
when?" Is he still ripped?
I was trying to see what he looks like nowadays, but he hasn't done anything for a really long time. 2022.
So what are they
Oh
actually
yeah,
known for?
I think he might still be ripped. I mean, I don't know how old this photo is, but yeah, they still look big.
Be nice
I'll
if
live
we could
forever.
see
That's the
that,
story. We
Chris.
can move on.
I mean, I randomly talk. I have no idea when they come in, so I'm trying not to talk over you.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just fucking done.
You're done. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Well, that was great, Aaron. Thank you for that history hole.
I quit. Can I please stop doing this fucking
Transition.
thing? I'm
You
so
cannot
tired.
stop.
No, you can't stop.
Why?
Can't stop.
No, you
won't
cannot stop.
If you stop, the show
Best movies
dies.
of
The show doesn't
Stop.
fucking like us. We didn't do one last week and it was better.
It was not better. The format was off.
Tight hour.
Oh.
Okay, you can stop doing the
like-
history hole if you make up your thing and you wear it the whole entire show.
Fuck yes.
No, I'm
Chris
not
is like,
agreeing to
"Shit,
that.
backfired."
I'm not agreeing to that. I don't agree to that.
I think you're totally agreeing to that, Chris.
We'll let you know when you can stop doing the history hole.
All right, fine.
But now it's not that time. It's now it is time to move on and talk about the 1987 fantasy movie, Barbarians. Here we go. Hey everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow. This still looks pretty good. So the one brother did die.
Oh, really?
Aw.
That's too bad.
2020.
Steroid overdose.
Well, I don't know. Spiv. You never know. Maybe he ate too much
COVID
ice cream
overdose.
before
Out of
Turkey Hill.
muscle.
Who can say?
Why did he die, Chris?
All right, Aaron, what did you think of Barbarians? The Barbarians.
Well, I feel like I watched this movie on the wrong day. I think
Oh,
had
we're
I
not
watched
doing this.
All right. All right, have I proven my point now, asshole? So, I
No,
feel like I
but
watched this
what
on
did
the
you
wrong
think?
day. I had a rough day at work, got some family stuff going on, was in a bad frame of mind for watching something stupid like this. So, it is really fucking stupid movie, but I think I would like it on a different day because there's some fun aspects to it. I like some of the masks, and some of the set designs are really fun and cheesy. I think these guys just annoy the fuck out of me, and that's my biggest problem. They both are complete morons, and it just pisses me off.
Not a fan. Yeah. Rebecca.
Yeah, I think if it would have had different, I think just one lead. I don't think we needed the twins, but I think it would have been a completely different movie because I just didn't care about these two, and they were super annoying. But there was so much that I did like about the movie. Like I like the what was it? Their aunt or whatever.
Queen
Canary.
Canary.
The-
Queen of the
something like that.
Gypsies.
Yeah, like she was a good character. I like the evil guy too, but I just
Richard
didn't
Lynch,
like the leads.
We're a fan
Yeah.
of the titular
The
characters.
sidekicks were all great, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lindsay, what did you think?
Well, I recommended this movie for us to watch, and I've liked this movie ever since I was little. I watched it a ton. I even have my official
Oh boy.
Barbarians shirt on
Sweet.
for tonight
Nice.
special. No, I love this movie. It's fucking stupid as hell, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, there's just crazy shit going on all the time. The two leads are just terrible through the whole thing, but you've got Richard Lynch, you've got John Berryman as the Dirt Master.
Michael Berryman.
Or Michael Berryman, not John
He
Berryman.
was amazing.
Michael Berryman. Yeah, no, he was great. No,
Yeah.
and the music is good. They've got good sets. I like this movie a lot. It's just dumb fun.
AJ, what did you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed this. I gotta say, this is probably one of the better fantasy movies we've ever seen on the show. Surprisingly, you can say that, right? Like, I don't think that was possible up
Well,
until
we've
this
seen some
point.
cool ones over the years, but the majority
Sure,
of them
sure.
shit.
I mean, I don't know about that, but I mean, I did like water farming. That was pretty fun.
There's the one with the flying sword.
Yeah, I mean, it was
That was
pretty. I mean, this had some money in it. Like the sets were unbelievable, and then you had like cool creatures like the dragon and stuff, and like that.
Dragon's
that
cool.
alone
Penis
is
dragon?
like that
It did
alone
look
is like
a-
enough for me to make me want to watch this. Like
It is
it's
me,
cool.
Phallus
It's cool.
the dragon.
It has a lot of that '80s kind of vibe, never-ending story kind of stuff happening. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Spiv.
Betray you.
Yeah, no, I like this movie. It was stupid, but it was fun. The sets were great. The costumes were great. They were hamming it up for sure. And I don't know if I'd watch another Barbarian Brothers movie, but
Yes, you would. Who are you kidding?
I know, especially if they're babysitting kids. That sounded like but that's what they're made for, like the goofball comedy kind of movie. Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching this. I'm surprised it only made 800,000 at the theaters, but yeah.
Fantasy was dying in the late 80s.
Yeah, it's true.
Very much so.
I too enjoyed this movie. The seal calling thing, every time that happened, that did really
Grate your
bother
soul.
me. Yeah, it grated my soul. But I liked a lot of the humor, and I liked a lot of their rapport. The scenes where they would be like, "I want the sword," and he would take the sword, and the other guy would be like, "I want," and they would like switch items back and forth. Like really, like it played up how stupid they were, and they like
I don't
embraced
want
it.
the reins.
I think when I watched this as a kid, I would probably be like, "This is amazing."
Yeah.
But now, as an older man, having never seen it, I don't have that same nostalgia.
Okay, boomer.
Well, and
That's
most
elder
of
millennial
the
to you, asshole.
you're an elder millennial. Is that a
I'm right
thing?
on
Or
that
did you just make
cusp.
that
It
up?
is a thing.
Depending on who you talk to, I'm
Older
either
millennial.
the end of Gen X or the beginning of millennials.
So you're an exennial.
I'm fucking nothing, is what I am.
You're in limbo.
I'm worthless.
It's okay. You're IT,
Exennial.
so you matter.
Thanks, AJ. Thanks.
IT's
Without
important.
you,
IT's
the world
important.
would die.
Yeah, you can't function without it.
Really.
Just put that ticket in. Hope for the best.
The thing
Didn't.
this movie did feel a bit kid friendly to me at times.
Yeah,
There were boobs and
definitely.
blood in it, but
but then
There
was
were,
every
but not
80s
nearly
movie.
as much as I was expecting.
It wasn't focused on the boobs.
it
was
wasn't
more
as bad as it
family
could
friendly.
have been.
It wasn't
Yeah.
Deathstalker.
no.
Yes,
Oh,
that's very
goodness.
true. And honestly, that's usually how most of these go.
Mm-hmm.
On it,
That's what I'm saying.
Pretty hard too.
Oh, it's
It
Bad
pretty
was.
choice of
hard.
words.
How hard was it, AJ? Pretty hard.
Like granite.
I,
There were those.
I
There
also,
were those moments though, like where they're like, "Oh, have all the women," like.
there were, but then they didn't like they weren't naked or anything. You
No,
know what I mean?
that's true. It wasn't
They
so like
were,
that,
though.
that extreme.
It was played up for comedy. Yeah.
What do you
yeah.
mean? There was plenty of
The-
naked.
There was some nudity, but not like what I was expecting. But there was a lot more story to this thing too than I was expecting. Like it got complicated and confusing for me.
Did it though?
Really?
Like it's like find the gem because of reasons.
Yeah.
the MacGuffin.
Yeah, but they had to find the gem because of the thing that happened in the bar, not because of the bad guy for a while, and then it looped back in around. And why was their mom also their aunt, but not their mom or their aunt? And how was the relationship there?
They were orphans, and she picked them
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
specifically
Trained them in
says
the
that.
ways
Guardian.
of the raviolis.
She says that when he's going to kill them and when they're kids. And she's like, "They're orphans.
Is that what
I
she says
found.
there?
Yeah.
I'll do anything."
Okay.
It's in the
save
voiceover
them.
too, I think.
Okay. I missed that. I just assumed they were related. And then it was weird because it like jumped time like 30 years, but she didn't age at all.
Nobody else
and they had
aged.
aged.
She's already grown up.
I don't think
Richard
they aged
Lynch
that.
is
the
in age.
ruby, the power of the ruby, Chris.
The belly button ruby.
So in the beginning, they're what, like 8, 9 years old, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Range?
Yeah, something like that.
The-
Now
the
they could be
opening-
like
Movie.
early 20s.
Well,
right?
the
So-
opening chase I thought was actually pretty cool with all the
Yeah.
stunts and the
Right.
fire.
That
Where
was
that
cool.
filmed? It looked like Mongolia or something. It was
Something like
beautiful.
that. Because, yeah, the
Yeah.
bad guy.
I think
What's
it
the
was
bad
Italy.
guy's
It
name?
was Italy.
Was it Italy?
I remember
Lord
that.
The
Farquhar.
bad guy's name was Richard Lynch.
Richard Lynch, yes. He wants that ruby because it'll
Yeah.
do something. It's the
It
magic
holds
MacGuffin.
magic
Everyone wants
powers.
it. How did he know that they had it?
Because
'Cause-
did you
yeah.
went to
Because
listen
they've
to the
had it
voiceover?
for years.
Carnies keep.
They
Yeah.
explained everything in the
I-
voiceover at the beginning.
It's been many weeks since I've watched this movie. So. Can you blame me?
The king of the gypsy people, which I forget what they're actually called, but he trades in his big piles of gold for this
Yeah.
ruby, as it's the ultimate power in the universe. It can control human happiness and laughter, and
Yes.
and those are the
that's-
best treasures. So
I think they need to remake this and mix in Snatch as part of the carnies. Like,
You know what we didn't get? We didn't get to like see any
Brad
of
Pitt
like
reprises his role.
the actual circus. I wanted to see the show that they were going to perform. You know, it's probably pretty
Did you?
cool.
You would have hated it. You hate the
They were
Renaissance
sh-
Fair.
they
That's
were
just the
showing-
Renaissance Fair.
But they were showing some of it because that one lady was
Yeah.
throwing axes at the other
That's true.
person.
The
They
fire
were blowing
breathing.
They did it
fire,
as they
were
went along.
juggling. Yeah.
But they could have built all these
I thought-
characters, and you'd have like you'd feel for them when they,
They
were
didn't
separated.
have time
you know,
for that.
They
They
had
didn't
the
have
hair
time for
guy.
that.
That's a character.
you don't have time for that.
I do remember the hair guy.
I liked how
Yeah.
they built in their tricks as part of the chase sequence. Like they were
yeah.
tricks, but they were also their kind of defense. And
Yeah, it felt like
I
the
mean, what
beginning
else
of a
was they
Diablo
defending
or
themselves with?
something.
what'd you say?
To
Aaron?
me, the opening reminded me of Mad Max. And it
Yes.
felt
Yeah.
dangerous,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
like an old
Yeah.
Mad
A
Max
little
movie.
bit. I
Yeah.
can
There's-
really
I'm
pace.
pretty sure some people got hurt.
Dead.
Yeah, there's that one part where they shoot. I thought they were going to
run
shoot
over.
that big arrow into a person, but no, into the ground, and then it flips out to trip the horses.
That was
One of
really
those
cool.
guys fell off in between the horses, and he no doubt got stepped on at least a
Yeah.
couple times.
They had
It
to
looked
shoot
nasty.
those horses after every take.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Probably.
Snapping legs left and right.
Yeah, man.
Probably.
You think they did that even when they weren't filming?
They probably just shoot.
That's just how they talk to each other.
Yeah,
They did it
Awful.
on set by accident, and they're
it's
like,
their twin
"Keep it in."
language.
Are they identical twins?
Language.
They have to be.
Language.
There needs to be a website where you can look up like 80s movies and who was injured during the production of them. Because like
They
I want
probably
to
didn't
know
re-
this.
They probably didn't report that stuff because of like
It
insurance
was
issues
Italy,
and
too,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here's 1,000 lira. Go away.
So the opening in the movie has this wandering caravan of performers being attacked by Richard Lynch and his mob. And a bunch of he kidnaps the Barbarian twins as kids, and they bite his fingers off, as one does.
Pretty sweet.
That was awesome.
Which comes back later on in the movie in a fun little twist of events by the end. And that's it. That's the end of the movie. I'm trying to fix my keyboard thing so
Yeah,
somebody
what are
else
you
talk.
doing?
It's
yeah,
fell
But
off and it's bothering me.
It is a
okay.
bit of a Conan ripoff because these
Oh, yeah.
these two boys get taken when they're young and they think that all their people have died and they get thrown into this work camp and then all of a sudden they're these big muscly dudes and they're getting tortured and they do. I really liked where they would. They separated them, and one would be beaten by a guy in a black mask, and the other one would be beaten by a guy in a bronze mask. So when they made them fight each other and wear those masks, that was a good way to get them
Get
to
revenge.
fight each
They
other.
didn't
to
keep
the
the
death.
masks on very long.
No,
though.
they did not. It didn't work out too well.
It's probably too hot to wear them, right?
How did you steal my face?
Jesus.
I'm just glad they committed to the hand chopping scene because throughout this scene, it's like these walls made of just basically like cages. And people
Yeah.
are sticking their arms through them like crazy as these
Yeah.
guys are swinging swords all about. I'm like, somebody's getting fucking murdered with this because, like, why would you stick your arms out there? And thankfully, they went for it. They chopped off some random.
That was pretty sweet.
That was
That
awesome.
was pretty sweet. I mean,
So
some
cool.
of these scenes, like that scene, there's got to be like 100 people on set.
There's
You
a
know,
lot of
big-
extras.
A lot of
Big
extras.
cast, yeah.
in
Yeah.
this, yeah. Crazy.
Well, even Richard Lynch's like castle thing, they kind of have a matte painting, but it's hard to make out because it's so far in the distance. But he has a bunch of people outside. He's got his female harem. He's got like 20 dudes that hold up his throne.
Yeah.
That part
That was a
interesting.
cool choice for a character, show how much power he has.
Yeah.
And he has his sorceress buddy, the spider lady, I called her.
Wait, sorry.
Is he completely frozen?
I think Chris
he
is frozen.
is.
His face is amazing. Hey,
Yeah, man.
He's out. He's out.
But yeah, there's so many cool side characters because you have Michael Berryman as the Dirt Master. He doesn't really have any lines. He just
Yeah.
kind of yells and screams.
He's like
having
the
a lot of
slave
fun.
trainer, I guess.
Yeah,
He's
and
the torturer.
He was good.
he was really good. I liked
Yeah.
his costume. His look was great, and the
horn.
the sorceress China.
Oh yeah, I
Who-
forgot about her. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
not
Spider
super
lady.
loyal.
Yeah. Right.
she can cast spider webs on people. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. What did she do to them at the beginning? She like when they were kids, she did something to them.
She spider webbed them.
She spider
That's what did that do? exactly?
Spiderwebbed him. Turned
does
him into
that
cotton
do?
candy. Cotton candy.
Kids love cotton candy, Agent.
I love cotton candy.
Yeah, I don't know what it did to them. It was cool. That's what matters.
That's true. I guess it was cool. But she warned him. She warned him.
Yeah, so eventually the kids figure out that they're not each dead.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Escape by
each not
hopping on
dead.
Like
horses.
that.
They hop on horses right out of the castle and they're completely free.
And 2
How many
seconds later,
years?
they find everybody that was missing from 30 years ago.
Yes.
Because
How
they've been
many
hanging
years?
out
Stumble
there.
upon them in
They've
the
been hanging out outside there.
And no
for
one
weeks.
chases them. No one tries to get them
First,
back.
they do find their new sidekick.
And they don't recognize them.
Well, would
Two
you?
twins. Two twins.
Would
Yeah,
you,
I guess that's
AJ?
true.
If
I don't know.
last time you saw was a scrawny 8-year-old, and now there's this ultra ripped
That's true.
20-year-old. Yeah.
I'd
Did
be
mirrors
literally
exist
ripped.
back in the day like that? Like, would you know what you
really.
looked like?
You could get something reflective, but it probably would be pretty distorted. Water is probably your closest.
water. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could look at the blade of your sword.
Yeah, but like,
Bam,
yeah, I guess
polishes.
that's true.
The bronze helmet, see yourself.
Yeah. What did you guys think of the? Well, I guess they figure out later that it's Kara, the long lost member of their tribe. But through the whole thing, she knows who she is, but she doesn't tell them that.
Even
yeah,
when she was
I'm that.
captured?
Even when
She
she was
does,
Yeah.
captured,
Even
about
when
to be
she's
hung.
about to die.
Yeah. What did you think of her?
Oh, the hanging scene. He breaks it with his neck. That was awesome.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I don't know why she's not telling them who she is. I mean, I guess she
I don't
doesn't
either.
want to be her past, or she's running away from her past.
I feel like they set her up so that there'd be like this thing where it's like, is she actually bad or not?
Oh yeah, because they don't know if they can trust her because they give
Trust
her
her.
the
But
ruby.
she's got such
and
a,
It's
stuff.
like Ruby thing.
she's kind of the
innocent-looking
rogue
face
character.
and
yeah.
everything. Like it's hard for me not just like, to see her as a bad person. I don't know. It's like a little. It's like a kid. I don't know, like a smiling kid. It's hard to be like, oh, she's evil.
Can't trust smiling kids, Sarah. That's
Yeah, because she takes them to the bucket of blood. Is
Oh,
that the
yeah.
name of the
That's
bar?
the name
That's
of
the
the
best
town.
place to go in town.
Yeah,
Favorite
you need
band.
weapons
Yeah.
and want to watch a contortionist.
I mean, where else are you going to hang out?
Do a little arm wrestling.
Do some arm wrestling.
Right?
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
They have horses
What?
in the bar.
Yeah. What a time to be alive.
How did that guy think he
know.
was going to beat them at arm wrestling?
He was
I don't
pretty
know why.
tall.
Tall.
I thought he was going to have like some kind of secret trap or something. And
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
He just had a snake, I guess. I don't know.
It's all about technique, anyways. Have you ever seen like those professional female arm wrestlers like destroy dudes that are
No.
Yeah, because it's all
Really?
about technique.
But I
Gosh,
have
I've been on
seen
YouTube
Russian
for a
ass
while.
slappers, so I feel like that's sort of related. Just saying. Speaking of ass, though, it's weird because if me and Aaron were in this movie together, like I wouldn't want to. Like it's you're
You see
constantly
their
seeing the
ass
dudes
a
like
lot.
buttholes. Yeah,
There's too many times where they're bending over.
yeah. And that's
It gets
that
hot in
thin
the
string is just
jungle.
barely holding the line there. And I'm
That's
like,
how
I
it was
wouldn't want
back
to
then, dude. It was hot. You'd be sweating like crazy.
You
What do you think
need to learn to
the
move.
baby oil budget was on this
Oh
movie?
my God.
Oh, right?
They
Yeah.
like lower them
Yeah.
into a vat of it and then pull them out.
They just hose
Someone's
them
job
down.
is just to hose them, right?
Chris knows all
Probably.
about that.
I mean, you must, yeah. Yeah, Chris, you know about that, right?
Yeah, I know all about that. I oil these bad boys up every night before I go to bed.
They did spend a lot of time like walking around like apes, like bent over low to the ground, pretending to like hide and stuff. It was really hard
Yeah,
not
they
to see
did
them
do
as
that.
like apes.
You know what I want to talk about? The dragon.
Oh, well, we're almost
Dragon
there.
was cool.
AJ.
Can we just skip it and just go to
Well,
the dragon?
But I mean,
Yes,
the
so
thing of it is, though,
we learn that the ruby is hidden.
Yes.
Yeah, they go break into the harem to ask Queen Canary, And then they just kind of hang around and get laid because evidently Richard Lynch hasn't touched any of his other girls.
That's great.
No.
So they're super horny.
They just attack as soon as.
I mean, that's what happens. Oh.
On second thought, let's not go to Camelot. It's just a silly place. It's so dumb.
But yeah, they have
so,
to go the limestone. Was that what it's called?
That's the lime tree,
Lime tree. Okay.
Yes.
which apparently means spooky swamp.
That in a cave. It
In a
was like
cave.
not a bayou, but like a bog sort of thing in a
Swampy.
cave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You
fun.
have to walk through the waterfall.
Oh, this is when they're getting the armor.
He just rips those hands out.
That was a
Who do
different
these
place,
guys look
right?
like? These guys look like somebody.
Yeah, Richard Grieco.
I can see that. Yeah. What about
Maybe.
some professional wrestlers or something?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of Stallone in there.
There's somebody like on the tip of my tongue that they look like.
Like Shawn Michaels.
I don't know any wrestlers.
Oh, that
so.
was cool. Man, this far set was freaking sweet. Look at that.
All the sets were badass.
Man,
All the,
so
everything
cool.
was kind of good
Yeah.
looking. It's
Uh-oh.
weird though,
The
like
masks
This is a
were
robot
awesome.
again.
usually in these fantasy movies you
Chris.
have like the typical
Uh-oh.
hero guy, and these guys are the beep bop beep 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 bop, beep bop beep. Hey, roboting.
No,
Yeah.
A little bit. I think
You're
you're back
better
now.
now.
Fucking internet sucks asshole. It's the internet's bullshit. I will actually. I
it
could
wireless?
plug it in. Yeah, it's wireless right now. I think these
you're on
walls are
Wi-Fi.
thick.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they are.
My point was, they're not really cool heroes. They're doofuses.
Yeah. They're never in the right
But-
place at the right time.
Yeah.
Which is fun, but then I feel like they should have had
Yeah.
that woman be like the real
The main
character or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I hear what you're saying because when
Well,
you're
she
leaning with the
kinda
comedic
was.
relief like that,
Right.
yeah.
I guess it just never feels like anyone's in peril, really. in
It's
this
like
movie.
taking
No.
the Princess Bride and making Andre the Giant the main character.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's like what you did here. That's basically what happened.
That's great. way to put it.
And I agree, Aaron. It never feels like there's any danger actually for any because
I mean,
kill.
even with the dragon, I mean, they dispatch of it pretty easily. But that was
pretty
such a
cool.
fun
Oh, all that
scene.
green
They
goo.
crawl
Yeah.
inside of it.
Oh man, it was so cool.
I
when
did
they go
not see
inside.
that coming when they called
So cool.
It's so good.
It's so
And
gooey.
the
And then
lady's
the
still in there.
sorceress lady's in there.
Yeah,
I didn't even
she's in
realize she
there.
got eaten.
It's awesome. Yeah, I like that. That's the kind of stuff I'm here for.
But it does look like a giant uncircumcised penis.
Well,
So,
you're in Italy, you know. Like,
yeah, so they,
When in Italy, when in Rome.
embrace.
Would you
Was-
like
what was this rated?
PG.
I would say
PG
PG back in the 80s.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
PG.
everything was
Yeah.
in the
It was
80s.
PG.
There was no PG-13. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
they
guess
get
that
the
makes
they get the
sense.
ruby out of the dragon, and then Richard Lynch shows up again with Queen Canary.
Canary. That's
And
right.
he
then-
kills her for.
Well, she turns into like a kaleidoscope for a
Yeah,
bit,
she
And-
does some spell on him.
and then he stabs her because some reason.
You don't want to die from
I feel like
kaleidoscoping?
there was. I mean, she was being held against her will, but he was in love with her, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He really
Because he was
did.
definitely
'cause he
distraught.
forsakes everybody else. All
Yeah,
his
that's
other...
true.
His whole harem.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
That's why they're so damn
So
horny.
I feel like she sacrificed herself for something there because I don't know why she did, but then he was
Save the
upset
boys.
about it because he didn't want to kill her. Right?
Well, when you see someone turn into a kaleidoscope, you have to stab at it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know what a
God.
kaleidoscope is.
Yeah, I know what a kaleidoscope is. I used to see one before.
No, I meant those characters don't know what a kaleidoscope is.
Oh, okay.
Well, she says because they have a
All right, fair enough.
they have a lovers' quarrel right before he kills her because he's like, your words are poison and they used to be full of magic and your magic is gone. And she says some line about how looking upon the ruby would blind a serpent, and I think that's what's going on with him. She like made him blind,
him?
start to go blind or something, or tried to.
I liked his
that part didn't make sense. Yeah.
I liked his platform he had where he sat on his throne, but he had all the people lift up the platform for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was so cool.
That was pretty
And
cool.
that thing took up so much space too.
Big
so much
power
space.
move.
Yeah, big.
You
power
imagine
move.
being the dude who has to hold that thing like all day?
What do you think it's like working at Twitter, man?
That's how you get ripped.
It's working at Twitter.
What do you think it's? That's just modern day Twitter, right
It's
there.
just Amazon. This is Amazon warehouse work. Is what that shit is.
So the queen dies, and we
Take
learn
me to my yacht.
Yeah.
the only way to choose the new queen is to have your belly button fit the ruby.
Well, they call it the belly
You
stone.
have to become a troll doll.
Oh, yeah.
My belly button is deep
Merchandising.
and big.
Yeah.
I could fit so many rubies up in this shit. I am the new queen. I'm telling you.
Over all the kingdoms.
I'm telling you. You could jam a whole bunch of rubies up in there.
Probably jingle a lot when you're walking.
Just saying. That's
Feel
all
like
it
you have a
takes.
bunch of change in your pocket.
I mean, that is how that shit goes, though. Like, you don't earn
I think you had to be a
being
virgin
king
too,
or queen.
Chris.
Like, you just are given it, right?
Oh, you take it.
You're
man.
chosen.
You buy the ruby.
Chosen.
Fits in your belly.
What
and
did that
doesn't
do?
Fall out.
What did the ruby do for her? I know it's
Made
supposed to
her
make
the
you
queen.
Okay, that's it.
Ultimate power.
Fucking
It's
it.
the only ruby in the world. Okay.
ultimate power.
Yeah, what happens if they walk and they find another red ruby? Then their whole
Going in the
society
belly button.
crumbles. Like their society's
a
dumb.
magic
You
Okay?
just come up with a new lie. That's all.
Oh, that's how religion forms. Then I guess that's all that was.
But the two brothers, they always have this look on their face like they need to take a shit.
Right?
Just-
Yeah. Constantly. It's just like they're resting. They're
It looks
resting
like they're holding in
face.
and shit, to be honest.
Resting
Yeah,
shit
they,
face.
They're always
It's
flexing.
rested shit face.
Wonder if does what are those things called you take for your muscles? Muscle juices?
Steroids?
steroids?
Tracts of land.
Steroids? Does that make you have to shit?
No, I think it's that.
I
think
Well,
so.
maybe
Makes you
it
angry.
don't know.
Kills your body, but
shrinks your testicles.
and your bones too.
Makes
That
your
would
hair
happen
fall
to
out.
him. I've never done a steroid. I feel like if you do steroids, you have to work out, right? It just doesn't happen.
No,
yeah.
well,
Yeah, there's
You
gotta
don't
be a.
get muscles. Yeah.
Lame.
Just
I would
sitting
take a pill if
around.
it just like made me ripped, but I'm not gonna take a pill just to have to work out.
I'm not doing work.
I'm not doing work up here.
I'm gonna sit out.
The end was fun.
The
Where-
canyon fight. Yeah.
The canyon fight with Richard Lynch, and it's hinted at earlier in the movie when they bite off his fingers as a small child, and in the end he goes to use a crossbow to shoot them, but
it's so
no
dumb.
fingers
Do
for
it.
it.
He doesn't have
It's
the
silly.
fingers.
He has other fingers. He has a whole other hand.
It was
But
the
he
heat of the moment.
needs
Aaron.
those fingers.
Too late. They threw that sword at him.
I wonder if that's like a callback to the Django when he can't use his hand at the end of the movie.
Ah,
It's possible.
maybe.
He's got a thing for hands. That's what we're learning.
So do you. Just say it. And then what happens to the barbarians? Is that it?
They
That's the end.
got
Yeah.
Kara, their queen, and they ride off into the sunset on a freeze frame.
See, like,
I don't like
what,
the
are,
reins.
what would those two do for a living? Like,
They're strong men.
Yeah. They just run around.
Feats of strength.
Yeah. Circus,
You
man.
want them in
Circus.
your kingdom? Think how
Bend
much food it takes
things,
to feed
lift
those
things.
Because I mean, that's what most of their fighting
Yeah.
was just like picking up people and
Yeah.
throwing them. So
I mean, they can carry you around on that giant throne.
They-
just the
they-
two of them.
he
He
picks
picked
up
that
that
lady
one
up.
chick up,
Oh,
and he's
my.
just carrying her around.
And it was
I
like
feel like-
effortless. It was just like,
Yeah.
where should I put her?
I feel like they'd be super valuable. They could build a fortress for you, just the two of them.
They
Brick
could
by
be
brick.
the fortress.
That's true.
anything else? Barbarians.
Barbarians.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
I don't have any examples of the music, but I remember it
The
being
music.
not bad.
That opening music
Yeah.
was kicking, man.
Was this the best fantasy movie we've ever seen?
As long as I've been on.
Yeah.
I think next to
There was
What's
Sword and
his name?
Sorcerer.
Yeah, Sword and
Death Stalker
Sorcerer was
2?
pretty good
That's a
with
pretty
the
good-
Yeah.
with the
That's with like
crossbow
the triples,
thing.
the triple
Yeah.
sword that flew
So
out.
cool.
Yeah.
That was badass. Had some
Yeah.
cool,
The
like,
music was sweet in that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
cool
was a good
music.
one. I mean, it's up there with that for
we
sure.
liked one of the Death
I think,
Stalker ones too.
I think Deathstalker
Yeah,
2.
you guys like Death
Yeah,
Stalker
that's because
too,
it's
right?
funny, right?
Deathstalker 2 is great.
We didn't watch Crawl on the podcast because it's way
No.
too good.
It's way too
What
good.
about Time Barbarian?
Oh, that
sucked
doesn't count.
That movie sucked ass.
That's so awful. God, that was one of the worst ones.
And there's that Fulci one that's all covered in Vaseline on the monitor. On the
Oh, the
lens
Fulci
the
one was
whole
pretty
time.
cool though.
That
was
was
pretty
It looked cool.
Yeah.
It looked cool. Yeah, that's true.
I forget what that was called.
That was way too good for the pod.
Way too good.
Way too good.
Yeah, no, this
So
is
we're-
definitely the best fantasy we've watched.
We're done with fantasy now.
God, I hope so.
I think
They don't
we
have-
There's
watched
no
them all
more.
at this
We've
point.
exhausted the
We've
fantasy
watched
movies.
every single one.
No, actually, wait. There's the Ator or whatever. What's it called? Ator. There's that whole series, right?
What about
Conquest, yeah.
what was the one we want? Something. You're the.
Oh, you're the hunter.
Oh,
There's
you're.
there's
That
the
was like a
Beastmaster
twist.
Part 2. With,
Dolph,
What'd you call me?
It's got what's his name in it? Fuck, we've watched
Kevin
a bunch
Sorbo?
of movies. No,
Oh fuck! No, I'm not watching Kevin Sorbo.
he was Cold Fire. Why am
Cold
I not?
Fire. God, that movie's amazing.
Oh, what's his face?
I'm blanking on his name so hard.
Fire.
Wings Hauser. Wings Hauser is in it,
Yeah.
and they go to the future.
Oh,
Oh,
anytime you go to the
suck.
future, I'm on board for
What
that.
is
Right?
she?
They go to
Okay.
the fucking.
As long as the future
Yeah.
isn't like
Future.
modern day 1990
Yeah,
New York.
yeah,
Because
that's what it is.
it's Beastmaster
Porsche
2 through
convertible
the
on there.
Portal of Time is the name of the
The
movie.
Yeah.
portal of
shit.
time is modern day.
Actual future
Yes.
or modern day?
Yeah. What kind of feature are we talking about here, Lindsay?
Yeah.
Modern day future.
No,
That's gonna be awful.
No, that's not future. That's modern day.
Period.
Oh, that's stupid.
That's
I like-
period.
I like the one Highlander movie where they go into the future and they're like riding those skateboards that fly through the sky and shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh man.
Casper Van Dien's and Beastmaster 3.
Right?
There's a whole series then. Let's do it.
They don't have gimmicks like this too much anymore. Where it's like these guys are a gimmick, right?
Yeah,
Their
they
whole
are
gimmick
gimmicks.
is
Yeah, they're
twin
gimmick.
muscle men. I'm trying to think of like if there's any actors like that anymore. Not really, right?
Reeves.
Robert Bronzy.
Yes.
Become Charles Bronson.
He's the evolution. It's terrible.
He will make a movie for $12,750.
My brother.
All right. Anything else? Any alternate titles?
No.
How can you
Twins.
improve on this title?
Twins 2. I don't have any.
Return
either.
of the Twins.
Okay. Well, Aaron, would you recommend the Barbarians?
I've watched this movie for way too long.
I would probably recommend Barbarians if you're into this kind of film. Again, I think I just watched it on the wrong day. If I
Yeah,
watched
you
it,
should watch it again.
watch it again sometime when I'm in a great mood, I think I would enjoy it more. I'm not saying it was bad by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's pretty fun. I just was not in the mood for this kind of movie.
Can we hear your barbarian call? Nice. Nice.
It's like half donkey, half.
I like
porpoise.
that. I want to hear everyone's.
I think it would say brain at some points in the
Brain.
closed caption.
That's great.
Honking.
Rebecca, would you recommend it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna recommend it. As much as I didn't like the two main guys, there was a lot that it had going for it.
Lindsay.
Yes. It's fun time. Good movie.
I mean, she's wearing the shirt, so
Right?
AJ.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to recommend it. I can't remember the last time we saw a fantasy movie that was half decent or even had like a budget for an actual set. So, yeah, I'll recommend it on that alone. Yeah.
Gotti P.
Of course, man. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would recommend it too. It is pretty fun, actually. And I don't usually like these movies because they're stupid and dumb. And this one, stupid and dumb, but entertaining. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How about that?
How about that? Definitely not movie of the year material. Let's not get
Well,
crazy.
fantasy movie of the year, probably. It'll be its own category.
Doesn't have an airplane in it, so it can't possibly win movie of the year. But
That's what we need, a fantasy movie where they get on a plane and go into the future.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
It's like the
Isn't it
Langoliers.
Twilight Zone?
Flight to the future.
I think it's a Twilight Zone episode. They're on the plane. They go back to like prehistoric times of dinosaurs or something like that. Yeah.
all right, time to move on and play a game. So here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of popular. Try your best and sloppy, and your conclusions are highly pleasant. Shall we play?
All right. We're going to talk about some
Oh, this is cool.
famous twins. Starting off, what pop star has a twin? Aaron Carter, Justin Bieber, Jesse McCartney, or David Archuleta?
I don't even know half those people.
David Archie.
Aaron Carter?
Yeah, I'd say Aaron Carter.
Jesse McCartney. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. David?
David Archuleta.
It is Aaron Carter.
Twin sister.
Oh, I hadn't considered having a sibling that's not the same sex. Didn't even occur to me that that was possible.
What famous model is also a twin? Heidi Klum, Kate Moss, Giselle Bundchen, or Cindy Crawford?
Kate Moss, I think.
Cindy Crawford.
Giselle Bundchen.
Giselle Bündchen.
What?
Giselle Bunchkin.
C.
It is Giselle. There's
There
her.
you go.
I'm so good at this. I know everything about twins.
Yeah,
They don't even look the same.
Yeah, how would you like to be
Hey.
her? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm Giselle
Identical.
Bundchen's twin sister. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
right,
the uglier
honey.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I think if I remember her correctly, her name's Patricia too. So it's like
Oh,
you've
man.
got Giselle
Here's
and
my
They're
ugly
both
sister,
pretty.
Pat.
Keith Sutherland has a twin named what? Rachel.
Reefer.
It better be Reefer.
Kelly.
Reefer.
Or Steven.
He's definitely Steven.
It's Kelly.
Reefer.
look at that.
Reefer,
That's a Steven.
Reefer.
Reefer.
It's Rachel.
Rachel.
Lame. Oh, wow, they look very
Faces
similar.
are-
Yeah, they
yeah.
do.
Like,
Very
They do.
similar.
She looks like
Yeah.
a mixture of
Grinch.
him and the Grinch.
She's
Her
got-
nose is different.
She's got a tiny nose.
She's got the
You're a mean one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher's twin brother received what kind of organ transplant? Heart,
Dong.
kidney, lung, or liver?
Kidney.
Heart
I just watched a
transplant,
movie with
wasn't it?
him last night.
Beyond no idea.
Kidney.
Kidney.
Yeah, lung.
It was heart.
Wow, that's pretty extreme.
Yeah. He was born with cerebral palsy. So he needed a heart transplant a few years ago.
That sucks.
What's the net worth of the Olsen
Oh, man.
twins?
They're rich as
$5.
shit. They're, I'd say
They're like
After the crypto
$800
crisis.
million. It's a lot.
1.2 billion.
No.
Billion?
Full house
Yep.
money's not that big.
400 million.
It's not how they make their money.
No, they
No.
made money also.
Yeah.
They had an
I know, they had all those
empire.
Yes, they
videos.
did.
4 billion.
With a B.
They actually own
$550
$550
million.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
That's a
I
lot
saw-
of VHS tapes.
It's a lot of dope.
There's a meme that's like one of them knows when you die and the other one knows how or something like that.
Yes.
They are kind of creepy. Like I
They
picture
are
like them
very
living in the
creepy.
darkness and you
They'd
turn
be
the
good, like,
flashlight on them and they
aliens.
hiss at you and shit.
Like science
There's
fiction.
like you go
movies.
from this
You know what I mean?
to this.
Yeah.
But
Rami Malek's twin does what as a job? Actor, teacher, police officer, or lawyer?
Wow, they do.
Police
Looks like a police officer.
Oh gosh, I hope not.
I don't know, with a
Teacher.
shirt like that. He's a.
It looks like a teacher.
Police officer.
Police officer.
He is a teacher.
Sure. But they look
Ah,
Wow.
Very
There they
similar.
look very similar.
They could be in
Yeah.
a twin movie.
That would suck if you were somebody's famous twin, because people were like, "Oh, can I take a picture with you?" And you're like, "I'm not who you think I am."
That's true.
Like, you're such an asshole.
You say I
Hilarious.
am who you think.
Why are you lying? What action star is the twin of this man? Jason Statham, Vin Diesel, Daniel Craig, or Liam Neeson?
Oh, clearly
Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
That's Vin Diesel, yeah.
That's Vin Diesel all the way.
Daniel
It's
Craig.
British.
It is Vin Diesel.
It's the jacket.
What if his voice is really, really high? And when they talk together, it like forms the perfect harmony of
Some
all
We should
harmony.
just take over the
Occupier.
Triple X franchise.
Which of these famous people does not have twin children? Jennifer Lopez, Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts, or Christian Bale?
Oh
Christian
my god.
Bale.
Well, they've all
John Connor.
adopted a million kids. So.
Christian Bale.
Julia Roberts.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Lopes.
say Lopez.
Jennifer Lopes.
Lopez. Christian Bale does not. All the rest do.
Jesus.
And there you go.
Nice
Nice.
job.
Wow.
That was fun.
Famous twins.
We were educated now.
These are cool, right? Like, it's cool to have twins.
Kids are cool.
Yeah.
You think it'd be cool to have twins?
Oh.
I think
it'd
it
be a lot of
might
work.
be just probably not in like high school.
I have friends who have 2 sets of twins.
Yeah.
Damn. That's hardcore. All right, time to move on and do some motherfucking listener feedback. Here we go.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we checked out Body Count Below Utopia. Taylor Ann says she knew Body Count as a metal fan who listens to a lot of artists who are black and knew one of Body Count's songs, Cop Killer.
Oh, everybody knows Cop Killer.
It was inspired by the Rodney King riots and the song from the Talking Heads, Psycho Killer.
Great song.
I think it's funny to have a movie with your band's name attached to it. Also, this movie could have been a You're Next, which is my favorite home invasion movie.
Next is awesome.
I thought it was going to be a home invasion movie, but then it wasn't. Body
Just
Count.
getting some art.
Just getting the art. $50,000. Totally worth murdering 18.
Totally worth murder. I mean,
Right?
if you're gonna murder one, just
Slaughtering
keep
an
going,
entire
right?
family.
Marilyn Conever thought the movie was fun. Her favorite Ice-T line is when he's reloading his gun and he complained about how much bullets cost.
Yes.
Yeah, inflation, right?
You gotta be frugal when you're only getting 50 grand.
You're right. Exactly. Exactly.
Did you notice that when Ice-T got shot in the stomach, when he's back up, he slipped in his own blood? No, I didn't notice
didn't.
that.
No, I
Nope.
don't remember that.
And the song for Universal Soldier was Body Count.
Oh man, Universal Soldier.
Was it or was it
What did
Body
we think it was
Temp?
called? I don't know. Yeah, we made some joke about 98 degrees or something stupid.
98 degrees.
I forget
David
what it was.
Black.
Somebody said something about.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't remember. It was 2 weeks ago. David Black says Ice-T being Ice-T. He certainly seemed to be enjoying himself. That made it fun to watch.
It's true. Man, he's
does
been
a-
in
he
a
plays
lot
himself.
of stuff.
And everything.
Mm-hmm.
David has an alternate
I like him.
title. Revenge is a dish best served ice cold.
That's pretty good.
Ooh.
We should watch Vanilla Ice's movie now.
No, please no.
Cool as ice. I've never seen it.
Cool as ice. He's on a
I'm
motorcycle.
willing to
So
sacrifice
bad.
you.
Guy's a
Dude.
jerk.
I think
I
I
have to
don't
watch
see
that.
Vanilla Ice is just like a
He's a
douchebag.
jerk.
He really is.
Yeah. So like I don't want to watch that.
It's too cold for you.
Too cold.
RJ Skarenki, Heart. I
Did you
love
say?
Alyssa Milano. So damn hot in this movie. As always, Phoebe Halliwell lives on in her. I don't know what that means.
How's a Phoebe Hollowell?
Is that
The hell is that mean?
characters?
Oh, is the
Don't look
character?
her
Is that
up.
like
I don't-
what was that show Dad used to watch?
Charmed?
Yes.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, you're like, I watch Charmed.
Your dad
Watch it with me.
Charmed?
No.
Don't come in.
I thought he was like a Walker Texas Ranger guy.
No.
Watch like Charmed.
Charmed.
Why are you watching Charmed?
We know
You know
why.
why he's
Chris.
watching
We know
Charmed.
why.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got such great stories.
That's all the comments we got on last time's movie because someone never published it, so it's just a live stream. So I didn't.
Oh,
wanna
so I
watch the
never
whole
published
thing
it?
again.
Sorry. I was moving and shit. So
We don't have
Suck,
access.
I was moving. I was in a movie. I was filming a
Yeah,
movie.
excuses.
All kinds of stuff. We did get a new review.
Oh,
Really?
Wow. Probably not good.
From Matthew Heckman says, I started following BMN a couple years ago when they covered the first witchcraft film. A couple years ago? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
Another podcast I listened to covered witchcraft, and I wanted to see what others watched this if others watched this masterpiece like I did. I stuck around after that. I've subjected my partner and friends to a few movies these guys have covered. At this point, I'm shocked that I still have a partner or friends after that. This podcast is super fun and probably the most fucking phone. Hold on. The most original one I've listened to yet. It's also funnier when Chris is miserable because everyone laughs at his expense.
That's true. It's pretty consistent.
All right, fair enough.
that's good.
You know,
Starting a new life. That means you're not gonna be miserable anymore, and we're not gonna be able to laugh at you.
Oh, we'll
oh, I
see.
can still find misery. Don't you worry. Speaking of miserable,
Green
Oh,
Pearl.
here we go.
it is time to spin the wheel
I'm
Was-
hoping that we get one of the more narrative ones.
for the brain
Oh
roll.
God.
Oh, look at this.
What have you got up there?
All of
This
them.
looks terrible. They all look
Okay.
the same.
Because there's
Are you
oh
ready?
man,
This looks
oh
terrible.
God, I hope it's Faithful Findings.
I
Shit.
should do my secret will instead.
So it's all the Neil Breen movies. Like I said, we'll see what happens next week. Either we won't do any more or whatever. We'll figure it out. Here we go.
I quit in advance.
You don't even know. You might like really. I think Spivel's going to connect with these things.
I do.
I'm gonna shoot my brains out.
Oh my God! Fix your internet, man. Jesus,
The wheel.
Oh
is
no.
it's breaking.
Hey,
Nope,
What is
we're
it?
going.
Does it go anywhere?
Oh God. We're starting
Hair.
with
It's an
Twisted
IT
Pair.
movie.
Holy shit. I saw this in the theater. It's
In the
in the
theater.
theater.
yeah, I
Now
did.
you want to
The
use
single
your
one?
Cat 6 cable?
Aaron, do you want to? Somebody else share this trailer because I feel like it's going to kill my computer.
Probably
Here, I'll
will.
post it in the private chat.
All
We
right.
should reboot sometime.
Somebody go ahead.
My internet is like just barely holding it together right now. I have to call Verizon, so I posted it in the private chat. Somebody share it and play it back for us.
You want me to share it?
Aaron,
Go for
Who's
it.
doing it?
somebody.
All right. I haven't done this for a while. Let me see. How do I share? Present?
Christ.
Oh
I
God.
think you push
Present.
This is gonna be
share
interesting.
Slides.
Make sure audio's on.
I feel
Yes, make
Yeah, share your audio.
Do you want me to share it? I
Share.
just.
Yeah,
Oh, for the love
share.
of Christ. Somebody else. AJ's too
All
stupid.
right, here we go.
There's so many buttons.
Holy shit.
I love
So
when Chris is
many
miserable.
buttons.
I hate it already.
Oh, man, this looks
Dude.
cool. This is like Annihilation.
no.
Got a video game.
Look how good this is.
Just play the whole thing.
My name is Cade. I have an identical twin brother, Kale. Then one day it all changed. There was a bright light in the sky, and time stood still.
Look at
We were
those
both
jeans.
selected.
This is a very weird looking body fit shape.
The pure majesty of nature.
Dude, this looks amazing.
Programmable
Look at that lighting.
reality, the corrupt version.
Oh,
The
the audio is
corrupt
driving me
version.
insane.
Yeah, can they use microphones?
A limitless digital universe. connecting all shared virtual reality.
All right, stop this. This looks great. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
you guys are talking
this
about.
looks really good. This is like something me and Mark would watch.
This looks
great.
legit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
the whole thing.
this might be really fun.
Geographical energy.
I mean, Explosion was good.
Where do we watch these?
We don't.
You will go to Chris's house.
Come over to my
Come over
house.
to you.
And we watch it
You
together.
you have to get a DVD, or I don't know if he streams
Do you
it
have
now
this?
from his website. You have to
His
go
website.
through. You have to go through
pay him directly. You mail him a
do.
check.
Brinamont
He
Plus.
cashes it.
He's got his own streaming service.
Oh God.
You have to go
Can't
through
wait.
there.
It's
You
on
sign
Amazon.
up and he just steals your
I don't
social
pay for
security
this.
number.
It's on Amazon. How much per movie? The rent? I'm not buying this fuck.
Brinaverse.
Someone buy it. Someone, come on.
Dude,
only
because
$13.
He keeps making
Yeah,
more
buy it.
movies.
That's not too
I'm not
bad.
buying anything.
$15.
Buy it.
I'm not
I bought all those
$13.
witchcraft movies for $15.
AJ spent
each.
way more than that on one witchcraft movie.
That's
Exactly.
AJ. Good for him. I'm not collecting green pearls.
I think Sean had a
bullshit.
stroke in chat. I don't know what happened.
There's no investment here.
No, Aaron, it'll all be taken care of. With the wave, the movies will be delivered to you in a prompt fashion.
Sean, what the hell?
The man, the
Sean's-
myth, the movies.
I don't know what happened to Sean. But anyways, that's
He
what we're
likes
watching
carrots.
next week. The Neil Breen classic Twisted Pair to
Sweet.
kick off Breen Pearl.
Yes,
Is
his-
Twisted Pair a
His
newer
most,
one of
it's
his?
his most
That's one of the
recent.
newer
Oh,
He's
cool.
got one coming out like in the next few weeks, maybe.
Ah, man, we have to watch that
Oh,
premiere.
and there you go. Maybe
World
we'll
premiere.
The Tortured Crossing.
Maybe we can do a
We'll
live
fit it in
streaming.
sequel.
But yeah, this one came out just
Is
This
Twisted
is
Pair,
a few
does it,
years
end, does it
ago.
end or is it a cliffhanger to the sequel?
That'd be cool.
I don't remember.
Maybe it's
To
a
find
prequel.
out next week when we talk about Twisted Pair.
Next week we watch
That-
RJ.
Next week when
It's
we
going-
pull an audible because no one watches the movie.
Well,
No,
I'm
it's just
watching
every
it.
week.
It's just every week. I'm watching it. I will be here. My internet may or may not be. We'll find out next week. That's going to do it for this week's episode. If you enjoyed it, go to iTunes, leave us a review. I think it does stuff. We've been saying that for years. I don't
Yeah.
really think it does anything.
The algorithm.
But do it anyways. We'll read it on the show. Patreon.com/BadMovieNightShow. Consider joining. Get access to Slack. Other crap. It's always a good time. And join us next week when we talk about Twisted Pair.
And leave us a
That's it,
voicemail.
guys. Leave us a voicemail.
Voicemails.
bad-movie-night.com. So that's it. Catch you here next time, guys. Goodbye.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. Podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.